Hi folks, welcome to my channel. I'm Lonnie Johnson. I'm going to be showing you how to put a manual PTO cable on a Cub Cadet. Stick around, I'll show you how it's done. Here's the tractor. It's an LTX 1046. First thing we're going to do is raise the seat. Now I'm going to disconnect the battery cables. Now I'm going to remove this thing right here. It holds the battery down. Now I'm going to remove the battery. Now I'm going to remove this plate right here that holds the battery in. It should just pull right out. Now I should have better access to the cable. Okay, right in here is where the cable is. Go right into the back. You can see the spring hooked up right there. Now right above that is where the cable is connected, and I'll show you. Okay, so here's what we're looking at under the seat. All we got to do is take the other end of the cable out, go back here and disconnect it and pull it on out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to drop the deck down to its lowest level. Now if you follow the cable down, it's right there. It comes all the way down and it connects right here to the deck. And it's got a little pin in the other side of it right there. I'm going to have to pull that pin out that's on the other side. Okay, right there's what the pin looks like on the other side. I'm going to get the belt out of the way here, get a better look at it. If you can get the pin out, you don't have to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and release the deck by pulling these pins right here. There's one on each side. Just pull it out, and that way I can slide the deck out on this side. Now that it's loose from the height mechanism, see how I pulled it out from the tractor? Now we have better access. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull that pin out of the back of that. All I should have to do is just grab onto the bottom, pull it straight out, and pull up. Oh, it came right out. Now that you got the pin out, go ahead and grab your cable and just pull it and get it out of here. It's got a little piece here on it, as you can see right here. That's what the pin's holding on to keep this whole mechanism from coming out. Now I'm going to follow this cable over to where the spring is, and I'm going to take the spring off that's right there. Now as you can see, the spring is free. Here's the cable right here, and this cable is broken right here. It's right here. I'm just going to grab it and pull it up and see where it comes from. And if it gets caught up, I can always go on the inside where the battery was at, and I can grab it and pull it on up and feed it through. Now there's that part. Now I got to take it off of the handle. So now that the cable's free at the bottom, you can go ahead and push your control lever forward, bring it back, and now you got enough slack to take the cable out of that mechanism. As you can see there, now all I got to do is take it out from the mounting position. You should be able to access it through the side here where the wheel's at, because I can get a screwdriver right in here on this side and I can get it through the other side. So I'm going to have to put the camera down and pop this out. And there it is. What I did was pop out the other side first, and then I put a screwdriver in this side and popped it out. This part here will work. This will work, but that's not how it's made. Here's what come off. Got this little piece right here. You can see what this looks like and how big it is. Here's the one they sent me. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and stick the cable through here. Now I'm going to put the grommet back on after I snap that in, but first, before I snap that in, I want to make sure that I take this cable, put it right there in that hole, just like that. And I can pull it. I can come back here and put this in and just push it through. And now that's latched in place, it's not coming back out. Okay, as you can see, I got the grommet back on there, or the boot, whichever you want to call it, because you need to get that back on there. It'll keep the water out and keep the cable from rusting. As you can see, it's all latched up, and that's how it goes, right like that. Now we're at the back of the tractor. We'll take our cable at the end, our spring. Put it in here, put it over top, put it down through, and over the frame over here, and drop it straight on down to the side over here. And I'll go ahead and grab my cable. It's right here. It's got a clip in. I'm going to take that out, pulling this part right here down and just pushing it to the side. Now what I'm going to do is take that cable and put it underneath the belt. Okay, take the spring, loop it into the bracket of the tensioner pulley. Okay, make sure you come out and make sure the cable is going underneath the belt because you don't want any issues. Now I can go ahead and install this. Now you're going to have to pull on this to get it to go in there. Once it gets in there, okay, now go ahead and put your pin in on this side right here. Just shove it right down in there. And it should latch in place. Okay, and there it is. Okay, it's all hooked up. Now I'll go ahead and hook the deck back up. Okay, once you get the deck shoved back under the tractor, get it lined up as close as you can and go let the leveling mechanism down. Try and get it as close as you can and then move it around until you get this in between there. Now you can move the deck up and down to latch that pin in. See, I lifted the deck up on this side a little bit, and I got the cable right here so it don't get in the way or interfere with anything. I'm going to go ahead and put the battery holder back in. Now the battery stabilizer. Now I'll go ahead and connect the battery. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching.